Hudson Mitchell, now here we are at the Intercontinental Fiji Golf Resort and Spa stand, and you're Director of Leisure Sales and Marketing, and I heard the resort, I think, is 7 years old now, is it?
We're just turned 6 in the month of May.
Just turned 6, okay. I remember going to the Intercontinental before it was being built, okay?
Right.
It was impressive then Bula Fiji Tourism Expo, whatever it was called,
the Bula Fiji Tourism
about
Exchange.
2 years ago, yeah? So, what's new, what's exciting at the Intercontinental Fiji Golf Resort and Spa in 2015?
Well, there's a lot of exciting things that have happened in 2015. First and foremost, we've actually heightened the experiences in many levels, from a MICE or groups buying perspective as well as a leisure perspective. So it's now a fine-tuned approach to making sure that we give our guests an authentic Fijian experience, allowing them to be able to return to their respective countries with a full identity of what the destination has to offer within the luxurious surroundings of the Intercontinental. As well as...
Because that's a bit challenging, isn't it, in a sense, because, you know, Intercontinental has lots of international standards you have to keep to, and yet you want to give an authentic Fijian experience.
That's correct. It's about making sure we introduce the authentic experiences and flavors of the destination in line with the standards that we hold as the leading 5-star brand within Fiji. So, for example, it can be from menus, from your activities, it can be from your little artistic flares with your turn-down notes. It's about being able to make sure that we also are able to use Fijian artists to actually portray and add to the aesthetics of the resort. So there's a lot of infusion of Fijian flavors into what is a 5-star international brand without jeopardizing the 5-star experience and all that we stand for as an Intercontinental group.
That's amazing. What a refreshing approach, because so many of the big brands, you know, you go there and it's the big brand.
That's correct.
And, you know, I don't want to sort of mention other resorts, but, you know, where you're not really experiencing Fiji or whatever, right?
Right.
So that's really great news. Okay, so tell me more.
Well, other than that, we've also have now a focus on our Club Intercontinental product. So that's basically a resort within a resort concept with a more heightened service delivery. As well as that, we've also now introduced, well, I wouldn't say fully all-inclusive, but maybe semi-inclusive rates, whereby our rates at the club level take in so many elements of the experience, but also we've now introduced personal holiday planners. So what that basically means is you're having your own PA whilst you're on a holiday. So everything from appointment bookings, from the spa to the restaurants, being able to make sure that your every need and want is adhered to and taken care of at a service level from point to point is also in place. As well as that, because of the product that the Club Intercontinental is, being a haven of peace and serenity, we now only allow for guests at the age of 12 and above, and we've actually received a fantastic response from families that are looking for a more matured haven of tranquility with the absence of younger children. With that being said, we now have an opportunity for our younger families to stay within the resort level, and then we have 55 units of luxury accommodation that is catered for guests that are above the age of 12, but within the Club Intercontinental level. So there's a lot that's going on. As well as that, we've also this year taken to commercial agility or geosource agility, whereby we've actually been able to open into many other markets of the world as opposed to the mainstream Australia and New Zealand markets that Fiji's been renowned for.
So tell me more about that for a second. Geosource agility.
Yes.
That sounds interesting. So what does it actually mean in terms of the way you market yourselves?
It's a rather snazzy way of some getting more business from different corners of the earth, actually.
Okay.
But what it is,
but it works,
it's
yeah.
allowed us, it's a classic example of making sure that all of our eggs are not in the one basket in the event that there is an economic downfall in one particular market. So with that being said, whilst Australia and New Zealand have been the major source markets for us, we have now appointed a full-time representative in the North American market. We also have a Chinese sales coordinator. I have a background in North America and Asia myself, and therefore I also have opened up Japan, Hong Kong, Taiwan, enhanced the Chinese business, got into Korea, and have now spread into Italy and Germany, just making sure that the contracts are all in place for us, because as you may very well be aware, it's all about those relationships that allows us to maximize opportunities to get some great returns into Fiji.
Well, what a brilliant, I mean, how exciting. Some exciting things happening at the Intercontinental Fiji Golf Resort and Spa that's going to make sure the resort is full and good revenue into the future, I'm sure.
Indeed, yes.
Hudson, thank you for your time today.
All right, Vinaka, have a good day.
Vinaka.